Go, 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 go.
My heart is pounding.
That was fun. Hello, I'm Margaret.
And I'm Russ.
And we're with Michaela.
Join our adventure to save Africa's wildlife.
Here we are, making decent time on the less traveled dirt road from Singida to Dodoma. The rough road keeps Russ on his toes. The countryside is pretty. Then about halfway, we've lost power. Russ says, taking his hands off the steering wheel as the Land Rover coasts to a stop. Now what?
Oh my goodness, the fuel set. We're losing fuel.
Where? Make sure you see where it's at.
Yeah, right here.
Where?
Right up here. Right all the way through here. It just comes out.
Okay, so the pump's good. We've got a hole in the fuel line.
Okay, so when the shock broke, we broke a hole in the fuel line?
Must have been.
So right there.
Yeah, that's not an easy fix.
Finally get to use the SOS feature on our satellite gizmo. Patty, who we know online, I was able to reach her through Facebook Messenger, and she was able to get us a phone number we needed for the mechanic that we're going to try and have help us in Arusha.
InReach SOS responds. The Arusha mechanic can't send help. We're too far. Darn. Right about that time, a friendly face appears. The farmer. He greets us. Yumbo. He speaks no English and makes a phone call. Mechanic, he says, hanging up with a grin on his face. The sun is going down over the hill to the west.
Looks like help just arrived.
The village mechanic and a couple of helpers arrive in an old Land Rover. We like this guy already. His English is broken, but good enough to communicate. He gets right on it. Before it's totally dark, the first fixed attempt. The connector is not going to work.
We've got a spare shock, and Russ is going to get that.
The old spare shock Russ pulls out of the spare box is flat. Strike two.
So that one's not going to work, is that what you're saying? Okay, so the fix didn't work, so I'm going to try and tow the Landy to the mechanic's place.
As darkness closes in, we're bumping along in tow. The only brake is the handbrake. Yes, a bit nerve-wracking. After about 2 kilometers, our new mechanic unties the tow rope. Now what? It's downhill from here. Better if we go it alone. With one of the helpers holding on the outside, we start coasting down the hill. Slow down, he says. He keeps shouting, slow down. Russ controls our descent speed with the handbrake. It starts to smell hot. A curve and a steeper decline. Then around the corner, we're in the village. We coast in under a tree outside the mechanic's house and roll to a stop. After opening our rooftop, we cook up some soup loaded with vegetables. We hadn't had anything but snacks since breakfast before going out into the field to see how lights save lions outside a Tarangire National Park with Filippo. Our kind new friends give us access to their toilet. It is of the squat and flush with a dipper of water kind. We're grateful for whatever we can get.
Here we are, dead in the water. This mechanic pulled us to his shop last night. We're kind of on this bypass road that we took. A country road on the way to Dodoma, Tanzania. We'll see if we can get this part fixed.
After a peaceful night, the work begins again. Russ and Saif, the mechanic, go back and forth. After some filing, soldering, and gluing, a new connector is fabricated.
So that's the fixed part?
That's the fixed one, yeah.
Wow.
Very nice. New brand, eh?
Will it hold under pressure? The good part of the old shock absorber is welded onto the broken one. By lunchtime, all parts are ready and installed. Little did we realize that the tough part was yet to come. The new connector holds, but the Landy's battery is too low to start the engine. Running the lights while in tow drained it, as Russ was concerned it would. No other vehicle to jump. A battery is hauled over. Nope, not powerful enough. Finally, Saif's old Land Rover is back. We move our Landy with tent still up so the jumper cables will reach.
I think we got it moved into position. Okay. Come on, Landy, start. It's just still not getting fuel.
No luck, even with the added charge. The mechanic in Nairobi who speaks Swahili is called several times. Still no luck. The checking of the fuel lines is about to begin when the heavens open.
Yep.
I'd been watching the dark clouds for a while. One passed by shedding but a few drops, but this time the deluge starts. Everyone scatters for cover.
We're literally sitting in a river here, my dear. Well, the river was just running right underneath us.
Within about half an hour, we get about 2 inches of rain. Our wash bucket is almost filled to the brim. A huge chunk of wood is lodged behind the back wheel. The landscape is transformed as the sand and dirt has been washed about.
This man is busy pulling all the mud out from his little stall.
As the rain and flood subsides, the challenge to get the Land Rover started begins once again. By day's end, Saif and Russ are stymied.
Well, it's been all day and still no luck in getting it started. Right now there's talk of a tow truck towing us to either Dodoma or Dar es Salaam and getting it taken care of there. Sure be nice if they could get it started here still. I've been looking at all kinds of options. This guy's been doing as best he can. Come along, join us. Join the adventure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Michaela Wildlife.